So hey guys, I have a really exciting, cool video that I know a lot of you are interested in. What could it be, you ask? Does it have something to do with permanent eyebrow tattoos, you might ponder? Yes, it does. I just finished an advanced course in permanent eyebrow makeup, which is also called eyebrow embroidery, which is also called 3D eyebrow permanent makeup, 3D eyebrows, all of those things. And it's getting to be really big, but I get a lot of questions about it. People are freaked out. They think they're gonna look really bad. They think it's not gonna look natural. Because we all have this vision, I think, of women who have gotten tattoos, you know, about 20 years ago, and the technology now is very different. And back in the day, it looks like a tattoo and it looks like all one color, and it just looks horrible. And I'm sorry to say that, but it does. So what they have now is something called Hairstrokes. And I visited Michelle Mirizio, I believe. I always get her last name wrong, up in West Palm Beach, and she is an expert in the Softap method, which is what I was perfecting. I've been doing permanent eyebrows for quite a while, and I really wanted to get a refresher course, and she did an amazing job. So we're getting about halfway through here, and we did one pass already. I actually did it, and then she's critiquing and kind of figuring out what needs to be done, and then we finish the whole process up, and then you get the aftercare where Michelle tells the aftercare to Suni, who she did the makeup on, or the eyebrows on, and it looks absolutely beautiful. So you guys gotta check this out. You gotta see what the end results look like. We were both just really pleased with our work. So stay tuned. Here you go, Michelle Mirizio. And on that note, take it away, Michelle. Okay, can you explain where we are right now, Michelle?
Okay, so right now we sat up Sony to see, because when you sit her up, the skin is normal. When you're laying her down, everything flattens up and gravity kicks in. So you need to see her head on this way to see where you have to tweak. So we can point out different areas. Relax your brows. In through here is darker than here. So we're going to add more color right about here to fill that in more, maybe make the hair strokes a little longer. From this point here up into the arch, you can see it's thinner right here. We need to add color in right there to fill that in. Of course, we'll fill in her tails to make them the same length. This one here needs to be filled in too. But we're going to keep it thin. We don't want to keep it thick.
Yeah, I can't see those two together. But
So I'm doing, pronunciating this arch, and at the highest point, which would be here, we're going to do a sideway V. So I end my needle there, and I end it at the other point, so that I'm creating this.
Is the front of this one more pronounced than that one?
Oh, did you notice that?
Yeah, did you notice it?
No, but I can fix it. So again, we do this sideway V. We fill in the hair strokes here. I'm just blending my line. And you said this is more pronounced, or this one?
Yeah, see, like right there. That one's like super perfect. What it is this
at
light.
The first point?
Yeah, it's light. Yep.
This one is perfect.
Mm-hmm.
This one is light.
Can you see it? What I'm talking about?
I can see it.
You can.
What does she want me to do?
Just darken up right there. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And is that's it, right?
Mm-hmm.
You can go over it again, make sure it stays. Remember, I'm using the front of this needle for this method. The front. If I'm going to do a hair stroke, a natural curve, we're going to use it sideways like this. And if I want to do my tapping, you can use this needle either the back end or the front end. So this would be the back end. It would be very short lines or the front end.
Oh.
So there's actually 5 different ways to use this needle. The only one. You think that's okay now? I do.
Mm-hmm. Gorgeous.
And I can just make this a little darker. For aftercare, I'm going to give you an ointment. It's called Recover All.
Okay.
Recover All. It has a healing agent in it, and you're only to use this. You have to assume that your hands are not clean, so you never want to touch the skin with your fingers. You're going to use a clean Q-tip and apply it in the morning, before you go to bed at night, and throughout the day whenever you're feeling a little tightness or soreness. Your skin's going to go through an exfoliation process where you may have flakes wanting to come off. You cannot peel them off. You have to let them come off on its own, or you will have spotty permanent makeup.
Okay.
You have to avoid chlorinated water, no swimming in saunas. When you go in the shower, wash your face. This will be your barrier.
Okay.
For the water. The more you stay away from water for the first 7 days, the better your tattoo will stay. So this will be your barrier from water.
Okay.
And tonight you can ice 10 minutes on, 10 minutes off, 10 minutes on, 10 minutes off. And again, this will be your barrier from, you should wrap the ice in a tissue, place it on nice and cold, 10 minutes, take it off. This way you won't have any swelling, but you're not even red, you're not swollen, there's no bruising. Again, Softap is less traumatizing for your skin, so your healing process will go pretty smoothly. Then we'll see you in 1 month from today, and if there's anything that needs to be touched up, that's when we do it. But we do have to wait for that month period, and your skin will go through some transitions, but you just have to be patient. It's all going to blend together and look even more natural than it does today.
So I put the ointment on first.
You put the ointment
And then the
on,
ice.
and then the ice. But never just put the straight ice on. You want to, wrap it in a tissue. The Recover All will be your barrier from the ice. And remember, you have to assume that your hands are not clean. Do not touch. Even though it doesn't look like an open wound, you have to treat it as one.
Gotcha.
Okay? Perfect. They look good. Okay, so we double checked. We filled in our little piece here that we needed to. We are going to measure from this point to the end just to make sure it is right. And we just want to check the arch too. Here's your highest parts of the arch there. I think it's a little more pronounced than on this eye. I think we need a hair stroke right there where this arch is. Do you agree?
Yes.
You see that right there? Yeah, and then we're done. But we filled her in all in here. These are gorgeous brows to wake up to.